And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gym of the Crypto, episode 1243. Today is Monday, November 4th, 2024, and I'm King here to bridge the gap between community and crypto, Monday through Friday at 10ish. And today's top stories, only a few. Trump dump crypto liquidations hit $350 million as Bitcoin drops below 69K. Wiz Khalifa's X account apparently hacked to promote sham meme coin. Coinbase hit with $300 million token listing allegations by Sun and Krunji. And Coinbase finds over 20 examples of FDIC telling banks to avoid crypto. That and much more, of course. But first, let's go ahead and take a quick look at these prices. What's going on with the prices today? We'll be talking about in a moment. Bitcoin at $68,371, up 1.05%. People are losing their heads. Ethereum at $2,449, up 1.31%. Number 7, Ripple at 50 cents, up 2.88%. Number 9, Tron at 16 cents, up 0.64%. And number 10, Toncoin at $4.81, up 2.96%. Fair Ingredient Index has dropped a few points to 53, which again is absolutely insane to have it at 53 at a $68,000 Bitcoin. And Bitcoin dominance is at 60.44. Ethereum has regained some of their dominance at 13.18. So those are your prices on the day. All right, really quick, want to give some shout outs to everyone. Let me go ahead and get this live stream chat going. All right. Welcome back. What up, Doe? Kibalan, what's going on? I see you in the chat already. Eyes Ray, Truth Believes, G-Man, BK Crypto, Tommy Brown, Lord Smith. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Today is going to be a short and quick one. Not a lot going on. Shout out to this I just did this new Mac update. It's letting me do my video different. You see, I made a little blurry today. Okay, got the little Mac updates. Go ahead and roll right into it. Top story of the day, they're calling it a Trump dump. Crypto liquidations hit $350 million as Bitcoin drops below $69,000. Donald Trump's winning odds on Polymarket, which we talked about last week, narrowed, and Bitcoin price dip prompted big liquidations. It looks like traders are getting jittery, as they call it, leading up to the election. About $349.8 million liquidated across $259.7 million long bets and $90.1 million short bets. So a lot of people thought Bitcoin price would go up even higher. They got liquidated, and people who thought it would go even lower also got liquidated. So everyone lost together. This all happened when Bitcoin fell to sustain its $70,000 Bitcoin. I don't blame it on the Trump thing or the presidential. I blame it on I won't even say blame it. Again, this is indicative of what we've been seeing with the ETF inflows and outflows, right? They just posted a week ago that, hey, we just did one of the best weeks since we started or whatever. We talked about how those inflows and outflows happen with essentially a switch of a button as they just reallocate portfolio balances that they already have under management. So this isn't a big story to me. I kind of said this last week. We should start to expect to see more of this. And that's these big, well, not even big, because again, it went from 69,000 to 73,000 essentially, but we can expect to see these 5 to 10 to 15% swings, not only because the ETF inflows are coming and going, but these liquidations are happening right after, which again, I'm assuming are working in conjunction, because that is how you make the most money. So I think this is natural. This is normal for the market nowadays. We're continuing to see this. Wait until you see the next headline about the best ETF inflows in the last month or week. Next time that happens, you know to go long for the next 24 to 48 hours, 72 hours, as Bitcoin's price will reflect it. And then on opposite, when you do see that news happening after those 2 or 3 days, expect it to actually retract some, because that money will probably be spent on the outflow as well, and then Bitcoin price will reflect that also. So that's what I think more or less what it is, rather than the poly market. But poly market is always are also looking at it, and they're saying, hey, on October 30th, they had Trump odds at 67% winning, and now that's being seen at 56%. And they're saying that's why they think the market is taking a dip. So whether it's election odds or ETF inflows and outflows, there's a lot of things happening all at once. But expect the market to continue to be volatile again. When is the election day officially? Tomorrow is, is about to happen. So next few days, hopefully we can sort this volatility out, or we can get it going in one major direction, whether that's down or up. That's always good for people to make plays off of as well. So shout out to the market for doing what it's been doing for forever. It's glad to see that it's still ongoing and Bitcoin still alive and well. All right, Wiz Khalifa's X account apparently hacked to promote sham meme coin. The X account of rapper Wiz Khalifa was reportedly hacked with posts shilling a meme coin called Wiz, which is now trading at a value of less than $10,000. It's crazy how the account is always hacked just enough time to promote the meme coin. I mean, seriously, if that happened to him, that sucks. If it happened like that, it's kind of interesting that this kind of shows hackers and scammers. We talked about this before. Sometimes they may have entry into your account and not use it until it's like an optimal time. But I don't know, to have this type of access, access to your X account, 35.7 million followers, it says here, and to magically just post this at the right time and to get in, get out. I don't know. It's always kind of fishy to me. It's kind of weird. I wonder if it's someone he actually knows on his own team or someone they know, vice versa, who's figured out how to get into his account. But in a now deleted post on X, the hackers that took control of Khalifa's account said the rapper had been working with my team to drop Wiz for all the crypto fans. You can see the post here. Y'all's not ready for what's coming. It has the pump.fun. I don't know what's more astonishing, again, the fact that his account could get hacked and this gets posted, or look, pump.fun, or people actually believe this is a real token or project they should invest in. So the Wiz meme coin deployed on a Solana-based meme coin launchpad, pump.fun, rallied to a peak valuation of $3.4 million within 15 minutes of launch. That's crazy. Within the next hour, the market cap of the meme coin crashed to less than $28,000 as early holders unloaded huge sums of the token. So someone clearly was in on this and was ready and waiting. Wiz is currently trading at a value of 8,400 according to the data from Dex Screener. Wait, if it has a market cap of less than 2,800 and is trading at a value of 8,400, are you telling me there's only like 3 tokens left or something? I don't know. Am I doing this wrong? The market cap is 28,000, but they're trading at 8,400. Are there like literally 2.5, 3, 4 tokens left? It did reach again to a peak valuation of $3.4 million within 15 minutes. Look at that God candle and that dip right afterwards. That is absolutely insane to go to $3.4 million all the way down to $28,000 market cap. So looks like the top 2 wallets purchased just over 155 million Wiz tokens at launch for $19,100 and sold them for a combined profit of $160,000. While the exact identity of the attacker and the method behind Khalifa's hack is still unconfirmed, independent blockchain sleuth, of course, Zach XBT, shout out to him, has been everywhere this year, said the same hacker was responsible for taking over Truth Terminal developer Andy Irie's account on October 29th. So this may be a real hacker, actually, in the Wiz Khalifa team, or him didn't do anything wrong. That would really suck to be targeted like that. But again, this is crazy. I don't think, depending on how much money was taken and from who, this could be the federal investigation people are waiting for right here, because now you have it was some type of wire crime, internet crime. The government's going to go crazy with that. Coming from an X account, it may be easier to trace. I don't know. We'll see. But I think they'll definitely be on top of this one. This candle is crazy. But again, to go from 3.4 million to 28,000 says a lot. The post promoting the meme coin has since been deleted, of course. No post have been made to clarify whether control of Khalifa's account has been restored. This is crazy. A lot of people got, again, celebrity meme coins. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with all meme coins, but celebrity meme coins are the worst. But I mean, if it's happening right now, November 3rd, 2024, that shows me that nothing's going to slow down. This is still going to be what it is. Let's see. Does the video keep refreshing for us? Not the page, only the video blinks every 15 seconds. If it is refreshing, might be the new things I added. Let me know if it still does it when I take off these filters right now. Like I said, I just updated my laptop and added new filters. I just took it off. So let me know if it still does that, Satoshi Slim. All right, last couple of stories. We're going to be talking about Coinbase. as they virtue signal. But first, before the, I guess we'll talk about Coinbase's virtual signaling first. Uh, Coinbase hit with 300. Oh, actually, I did it backwards. Here we go. No, I'm doing it for us. Here we go. Coinbase finds over 20 examples of FDIC telling banks to avoid crypto. Coinbase's chief legal officer declares that the contents are a shameful example of a government agency trying to cut off financial access to law-abiding American companies. So, the headline is really in the story on this one. Essentially, all that's going on is Coinbase and their lawyers have been on I would almost say like a public perception campaign where they're trying to improve theirs. And one of the ways they're doing that is now by drawing that line and say we're going after big government and government that doesn't like crypto, even though they only started doing that once the government showed them that their regulatory approval to go public meant nothing in their eyes as far as Bitcoin and crypto not being this gray area regulatory from a regulatory perspective in general. So ever since then, Coinbase changed their tune and they've been trying to come after the government. They filled out some FOIA requests from, I believe it was the FDIC. They wanted to know exactly what they were being told or what they were telling the banks and other companies to do in regards to crypto. And it turns out it's not good. It's something we already knew. So I'm not really going into deep detail into the article. But it says through that FOIA request, you can see here, quote, we've uncovered more than 20 examples of the FDIC telling banks to pause or refrain from providing or not proceed with offering crypto banking services, Coinbase Chief Legal Officer Paul Grewal claimed in November 1st X post. Now, to me, this is like kind of obvious. It's something, if you've been in the industry, you already know, people have been talking about. So this is a non-starter for the crypto community. I think stories like this are actually coming out from Coinbase. And I mean, not saying they're not trying to do any help or any work right now, but they're coming out because simultaneously you have these stories coming out. Coinbase hit with $300 million token listing allegations by Sun and Cronje. Rumors about listing fees could drive projects toward decentralized trading platforms. Now, I will say a lot of these token listings are from prior to Coinbase going public. And becoming as popular and as mainstream as it is. This is when it was still, still that regulatory gray area, but they were definitely breaking some rules on the back end. I mean, we saw Bitcoin Cash get listed and no one can buy or sell it for a while, or at least no one on our end, but on the back end, buys and sales are happening. We've heard these rumors throughout years of people listing their token on Coinbase costing an arm and a leg, when now people are actually coming out to talk about it. And I want to kind of point this out because while Coinbase is doing this this public perception campaign of, hey, we're the good guys, we're trying to help crypto people and stuff, it's like other people in the community are saying like, no, you guys have never been here for the community. You've overcharged us. You haven't offered support. Things have been bad. But now you're coming around waving this flag as like you're here for us. So we've already know that wasn't the case, but it looks like, according to Tron founder Justin Sun, Coinbase asked for $330 million in total fees to list Tron on their platform. Sun posted on X on November 4th saying that while Binance did not charge any fees, Coinbase requested 500 million TRX tokens valued at around $80 million and a $250 million Bitcoin deposit to be held in Coinbase custody. Again, this would not surprise me. And he said this X thread was exactly the same situation with us. He was responding to someone else. Lots of respect, but this is simply not true. This is coming from Brian Armstrong, I guess, tweeting out a thread. Asset listings on Coinbase are free. Drop us a note through our asset hub and see if we can help. Okay, and that's where he responded to lots of respect, but this is simply not true. I would say it's probably true now. Now that it's a publicly traded company that all regulatory eyes are on it. Now they probably are like, yeah, we'll list your new token. Also, as a volume thing, right? They want to get as many customers as possible, and new token listings oftentimes bring those new communities. So I think that's a big part of it. Where like you really can't get away with say, yeah, like I'll list your token for 300 million. Not when you're a publicly traded company. Now they can just go to some of these publicly traded boards or other federal agencies and say, hey, did you know Coinbase is doing this? Is this what you all your publicly traded companies do? So this is something that I don't think they do any longer, but 2016, 2017 ICO days, I can definitely see this being a thing. It looks like Andre Cronje, founder of the Phantom Network, posted that Coinbase had proposed various listing fees for Phantom, ranging from 30 million to as high as 300 million. He responded to Armstrong's post. Binance charges zero. Coinbase has asked us for 300 million, 50 million, 30 million, and most recently, $60 million as well. And the second thing I'll say about that is not only that the federal eyes are on Coinbase, but they might be picking and choosing. I wouldn't doubt they're picking and choosing. They're saying, all right, you're a small project, 3 to 5 people in your team. You're just trying to get a listing, get the ball moving or whatever. Like, 60K, right? They're probably doing something like that. But if you come with, hey, you got 30 developers, you had this big raise already, you have all these billionaire backers, and you're already worth 200 million, dollars in your project, then I think that's when they're coming. They're like, all right, well, your listing's going to cost 60 million. Definitely not saying it's right. Before recently, Coinbase was a private company, so doing this wouldn't be that big of a deal. But again, now that they're public, it'll be interesting to see how these government agencies will look at these listing costs that people are accusing Coinbase of, and the listing costs they may have done in the past, right? We know the government has been acting retroactively, so they can go back and say, well, we didn't even know this is a business you all had. But if you've done, I mean, realistically, Coinbase could have already done, I mean, they're charging 300 million for a token, which Justin Sun back in the day was paying these wild type of numbers. Not saying he paid 300 million, but let's say you're charging 100 million, right? 33% of that. That's 10 projects. You got $1 billion in token listings alone in that native token that the government probably hasn't tracked already. So if that were the case, and this is a starter, it wouldn't surprise me to see the government come back around later. It's like, oh yeah, Coinbase is getting this $1.5 billion fine from accepting token listings and not giving us our finger in the gums taste. You already know it. Other than that, that is the show for today. Like I said, it was a short show. Wednesday show may be up in the air. I may be missing it. I have a shoot Tuesday night until Wednesday morning. So if I get done in time and I get back in front of the laptop, I'm all on it and over it. But if not, I'm probably going to have to get those Z's, and I'll be back on Friday. Other than that, that is the show for today. Podcast will be updated with this episode in a bit. Smash that like and share, and I will see you all later this week with some more Bitcoin.